Rob, first of all, congratulations. Just how big a win was that tonight?
It was massive, mate. Just to keep rolling the games that we've been playing, the level, the performance. The team is on an amazing place right now, and I think we just need to keep concentrating game by game and keep doing the same thing.
You mentioned the levels. That's 5 Premier League wins on the spin. How are you managing to keep that quality so high at the moment? Well,
we're just trying to focus on the moment, session by session. Like I always say, training good, focusing. I think if you do things right on the week, then things are going to be right on the weekend, and that's what we've been concentrating, and it's working.
We were talking to the manager about these games, seems to be won and lost on big moments, and you were responsible for a big moment. That save from Norgard was huge, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it's important. I mean, I'm there to do my job. I'm really happy that I make a couple of good saves and help the team, I think we deserve the clean sheet, but at the end of the day, we got the 3 points, and that's what matters.
Absolutely. I mean, it feels like it was a big win. This title race is really interesting. At what point do you collectively as players look at the table and think, you know what, we might have a chance?
I mean, you're always looking at it, but like I said, we need to be game by game, concentrating, not let our heads get too big. And then when we get to April, then we can look at that, But at the moment, we need to make sure we focus.
I wanted to ask about the atmosphere as well, because the fans were behind you from the first minute to the last, and the manager was there geeing them up on the sidelines as well. How big a part does that play for you?
It's massive. I think the fans now see the young group we have, the potential we have, and obviously how good we're doing, and they enjoy more and more every game. And they're supporting us, and it's massive because it just makes us play better when they're doing that,
And we've not lost at home since the opening day to Man City. Do you feel like you're building something special at home now?
Well, we are. It's a place that we're saying is the fortress. We need to make sure teams come here, and they cannot play with us at all. We need to make sure we destroy every team here, and this is our home,
And finally, Rob, we're going into this busy festive period. How important is it to keep those levels up as we go through it game by game?
Oh, exactly. It's a lot of games, a lot of training. We don't have a lot of time off, so we need to make sure we keep fit, we keep winning, we keep doing good, and hopefully come out this December in a really good place.
That felt like a big win today.
Yes, big win. Tough game. But overall, I think we deserve to win the game. First half, we were in control. We could score more goals. Second half, probably, unless the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes, where we could manage a bit better the last part of the game. But overall, very happy, especially for the spirit of the team that has been fantastic.
I wanted to ask, you mentioned the spirit, the atmosphere. There were times towards the end where you were really geeing up the crowd, and the scenes at full time, you could see how much it meant to you and the coaching staff as well.
Yeah, exactly, because there are some moments of the game where we need our fans to push a little bit us, to help us, and they did fantastic. And the reason why at the end we were so happy is because it's not easy to win games in Premier League, and when you win 4 or 5 games in a row, and all the competition, 7 games, is something important, but we need to continue.
And it's never been easy to beat Brentford here either. That's the first time we've beaten them at home in the Premier League, which tells its own story, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Every free kick, every throw-in, they go long in the box. It's like a mini battle every time, and it's not easy because their football is most of the time for set pieces, so you need to manage that, and we did quite well.
Games like this tend to be won by big moments. I wanted to ask you about your goalkeeper, Rob Sanchez. That save from Norgard towards the end was huge, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. But we said many times, if you remember Aston Villa at home, he did a great save against Watkins. If you remember Bournemouth away, if you remember Nottingham Forest tonight. So we are very happy with Robert.
And for Marc Cucurella, it felt like it was a game that pretty much had everything, good and bad today.
Mark was fantastic. For sure, there are things that we can improve, but Mark, Moy, I think, Jadon, Noni, all of them, they fight, and they were with some attitude and spirit that has been top.
We haven't lost at home since the opening day. Do you feel like you're building something special here at Stamford Bridge?
No, what we want is that this become our home, and when teams comes here, we try to make the difficult things for them and not easy things.
And finally, I've got to ask you, just a couple of points behind Liverpool. At what point do you suddenly start thinking, could we be in a title race here?
No, but for me it's quite easy in terms of no matter how many games we're gonna win. There are things that show me that we are not ready to compete for title or to compete for something important. And if you see the goal we concede, we are 2-0 up. It's 90 minutes throwing for us, and we concede a goal. And the team with the experience, a team that know how to win games, they manage that ball in different way. But we are in the right way, and this is important.
We're hearing the celebrations. It feels like a really big win that took some resilience in the end as well.
Yeah, very big win. Not easy game. They're a difficult side to play with, but most important, we got the 3 points in the head, so we're happy.
What was important, especially in that second half when Brentford had that spell, when they were really trying and getting good opportunities to resist and to defend as a team?
Yeah, it was difficult because they always play like set pieces, and put in a lot of people in the box. And it was a very hard game, though, but we won, and we are delighted and very happy now.
And especially in the first half, you guys really controlled the game, 15 shots. It was a very impressive attacking performance. What was key to have this level of control against Brentford?
Yeah, the key was listen to the manager and respect the plan, and then we did exactly that. And the first half we controlled, and then we scored, and then the game was a little bit open, and then we got the second one. But in the last minute it was more difficult because they wanted to score again. But thank God we got the 3 points. It was the most important.
This level of control that you showed in the first half, do you feel like it's one of the main points of progress from Chelsea from last season to this season to be able to reach this level of control?
Yeah, we're getting to know each other better, the players, them listening to the manager and doing. Last year is finished, now we just concentrate on this year and try to go forward.
Yeah.
Okay, who wants to get us underway? Yep.
Enzo, 2 points behind Liverpool, 4 points now ahead of Arsenal. Do you sense a momentum shift in this title race?
No matter how many games we're gonna win, I think we are not ready to compete for the title. One of the reasons why is because I think that team that they know how to compete to win title, they are not going to concede the goal that we concede. We concede the goal 90 minutes, throwing for us, we concede a goal. A team that they know how to win title, that goal they are not going to concede. So this is one of the reasons why I still continue to say that we are not ready for titles. Even if, I don't know if you don't believe me or you think that I say that for, I told you many times that I would love the pressure to compete for title. But we are not ready for many reasons. One of the reasons why is because we cannot concede the goal we concede and open the game and give them the chance to take point here.
Can you clarify what happened with Cucurella after the full-time?
I asked the referee and he said to me that the second yellow card was for bad attitude.
Do you agree with it?
When the final whistle, I was with coaching staff, hug each other, celebrating, so I didn't see nothing. I don't know.
Thomas Frank wasn't happy with the way Cucurella play acted just before that, and the players weren't either. Frank says there's no place for it in the game. What's your take on that?
It's Frank's opinion, not mine. No, nothing to say.
Something you'd speak to Cucurella about?
Cucurella was top on the ball and off the ball, together with the other 10. They were fantastic, and we are happy, delighted with Mark's performance tonight.
Simon?
Enzo, I asked you about this earlier in the season, and you sort of downplayed that Chelsea had a discipline problem. Is there any frustration yet about the amount of yellow cards your players are picking up, and in this case a red card?
No. I said many times that we could do many things better, the way we attack and the way we defend. but also the way to manage some moment, and probably this is one of the moments that we can improve. But overall, with the spirit of the team, we know that sometimes you can receive some yellow card. Sometimes, like probably the second one, is not the correct one or the correct things to do, but are things that we need to improve.
It's just that obviously, even if you don't think they're bad decisions in terms of what a player's done, suspensions can sort of hinder what you're trying to do out there on the pitch without your best players being on there.
Yes, but Cucu will be suspended and will be another one in his place, since we have done. Pedro was suspended tonight and Noni performance was top. The way he works off the ball, the way he sacrificed, the way he fought off the ball. So in the moment that they are suspended, another one will play, and if the other one will do good, we see after when they come back.
Nizar?
Hi Enzo, you had 7 players out today. It maybe went under the radar a little bit because you have a good squad, but is it hard to cope with that? And is Cucurella's red card going to cause a problem for the next one?
No, yeah, we are Joao and Romeo, that probably they can be available already for the next one. Carney after Astana was ill, Chile was ill, Pedro was suspended, and then we have Reece and Wes injury, and unfortunately yesterday during the session Benoit felt something, and this is the situation.
And Mudryk as well, is he?
And Misha, yeah, Misha also.
So does this prove that it's good to have a big squad in this time, because now you're kind of coping okay with it despite these problems?
But what do you mean for big squad? 24 players?
Yeah, I guess you have a strong squad, whatever.
Yeah, we have 24 players, and I don't know the rest of the Premier League club how many players they have in the squad. But if we have a big squad, means that also most of the Premier League club they have a big squad. Now, because we are at Chelsea and we have 40 players, 45 players, every time it's big squad. But I said many times, since we start, I work with 24, 25 players. If this means big squad, okay, we are with a big squad. But I think there are more Premier League club with the same amount of players.
Andy?
Hi Enzo. You were talking about the goals conceded tonight. Is that perhaps another factor why you don't think you're ready? Is the thing with Cucurella at the end is the kind of, getting involved in things like that and getting too carried away? Is that maybe another reason why you might be ready? No,
yeah, for sure. The goal we concede, it's something that we need to manage better. And then also probably at the end of the game, the game is finished, we can manage that moment in different way. But I think it's experience for the players to learn and to improve things.
Matt?
And so the fans tonight started singing "We've Got Our Chelsea Back," and they also started singing your name. How pleased and proud does that make you?
No, very happy, very pleased, very happy, as I said already last time, especially because we can see them happy, especially because we work every day to have that kind of moment, especially at the end or during the game. But it's just because of the players. The spirit that they showed tonight has been unbelievable until the end. The desire, the hungry to get to 3 points, and this is the right way.
And you don't let us talk about the title, but they want to dream about the title.
No. But you can talk about the title, and the fans they can dream about the title. Absolutely, it's not my. If you ask me, I tell you what I think, and then you can think in different way. Just because there are things that I think, no matter how many games we're gonna win, we are not ready, but we are happy that the fans they can dream something more.
Jacob?
And so people say that one of the reasons that you can't compete for the title is because of your goalkeeper, but with the save you made from Norgard tonight, is that showing maybe different things?
Yeah, but if you remember, Bournemouth away, the penalty, Aston Villa at home, 1v1 away against Watkins, Nottingham Forest, at the end of the game, the save, tonight the save. We are happy with Robert, and sometimes when we say things again, you struggle to believe, but Robert is doing fantastic. Philip is doing exactly the same in the conference, and this is what we want: 2 keepers that they can compete, and they can help us to win games.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Football!